Yo, what's going on, man? I'm back. Lakers Chronicles. It's been a while. It's been a while. For the subscribers that I got, my bad. I apologize. It's been so long. But today, we're going to kick it off with a topic, I've been thinking about for a couple of days, and that's going to be who should be the backup point guard for D'Angelo Russell. So I'm going to do it in the order, you know what I'm saying? From 5 to 1. I'm gonna have one guy that we should draft in the draft that possibly could fill that void, and I'm gonna have like a runner up. So it's gonna be like 7 guys, but I'm gonna do the top 5 on players who I think the Lakers might go ahead and attempt try to get at the point guard position to back up D'Angelo Russell. Russell's still fairly new, and you need a veteran point guard who's not gonna turn the ball over, who's gonna make the right plays, gonna pass the ball at the right time, take the big shots when you need them to, or capable of hitting the big shots when you need them to. So let's go ahead and get into the topics. So I've been thinking for the draft with the 32nd pick, we might be able to go with the point guard out of Oklahoma, Isaiah Cousins. I don't know if a lot of y'all have heard of him, but if you watch Buddy Hield play, then you had to see the other guy in the backcourt with him. He has tremendous size, 6'4", 6'5", I think a 6'9", 6'8" wingspan. A decent shooter, 40% from the three ball. Can definitely use both hands, pretty quick with the ball. A good ball handler. He needs a little work. It's a little work that he needs to work on his game as far as his defense. His assist was okay in college. I think it was like four or five, but hell, you can get 4 or 5 assists just off Buddy Hield alone. So I think the assist definitely needs to turn up a little bit. Yeah, but I think he would be a good pick, a good backup point guard for where we're looking for. As far as a runner up for somebody who just could be a third string point guard or maybe even second, I would probably say Seth Curry. Seth Curry has played some tremendous ball for the Sacramento Kings. Maybe in the last 10 games, I want to say he got to start a couple of games, and you got a chance to really see that this guy. Not only is his brother Steph Curry the MVP, but this kid actually has a decent, pretty game. Can shoot the ball. Is an underrated passer. An actual ball handler. Just gotten better since he left Duke. You can tell he puts the work in, and what better than LA to get is a better shooter, another ball handler, somebody that's capable of hitting some shots. This now we have this Luke Walton offense. There's definitely going to be a lot of 3-point shots going in, a lot of 3-point attempts going. So we definitely can look at Seth Curry. Now at the number 5 spot, backup point guard that we could look into would probably be Raymond Felton. I know he's getting a little bit older, but Raymond Felton still can bring some veteran skills to the table. He's still pretty quick. He knows how to get a team involved. He plays a little defense. He's not going to stop anybody, but he knows how to stay in front of his man at least. Raymond Felton is a decent shooter as well. Pretty decent free throw shooter. Of course, he has some holes in his game, but he's a veteran. He's been around for a while. He understands to make the right plays at the right time. Yeah, that's a guy that we can consider. Number 4 for me would be Grievous Vasquez, another big guard. He's trigger happy though. He loves to shoot the ball. We don't really need another shooter, but you can't go wrong with a veteran point guard who plays with 6'5" frame, can shoot the ball, and he's explosive. He's one of those guys that can come off the bench and give you 20 with some decent playing time, and probably about 5 or 6 assists. You saw that with Toronto some years ago. Number 3 is a University of Arizona product, my boy Jerry Bayless. Plays defense, can hit the mid-range shot, an average 3-point shooter. Very athletic for his size, and he's real tough. He's a tough-nosed type of point guard. He's not going to get you a ton of assists. That's not really his thing. But he's a capable passer. He's capable of getting you assists. But he's really there to hit the mid-range shot, play a little bit of defense, give your bench a spark, get them boys rolling. He's one of those type of guys. If I had to name a number two, our number two prospect to look into for free agency would probably be Ramon Sessions. We had him before. I don't know if Kobe ran him out. I don't know if LA Pressure ran him out. But Ramon Sessions has been a above average point guard. Not a superstar, not an all-star, but he's like one of those guys that's going to give you everything he got every night, and he can give you 10 points, 12 points with 6 or 7 assists. He's one of those guys that's going to be real consistent on playing his game, not stepping out of his lane to play a different game. He plays his game, which is attack the basket in open court, the front court. He's pretty quick for a short guy. I'm not really gonna say short guy. I think he's probably about 6'2", 6'3", so he's pretty quick for that point guard position. He can finish with both hands as well. At the number one position though, I would probably say for the number one spot, our backup point guard this year, it should definitely be DJ Augustine. Do your homework on him if you never heard of the kid. DJ Augustine is one of those, I ain't gonna say journeyman, but every time he bounces around, he plays a good role. He's a good role with Oklahoma City. He has a good role with Denver. Everywhere he go, he's serviceable. He plays his role. He's a capable shooter with Chicago. I liked him in Chicago. I thought they should have kept him another year or so. But like I said, he's a good shooter. Charlotte too. He's a good shooter. Can get the team involved. Pretty quick point guard. And he's another one of those guys that can spark your bench and get your team rolling on all cylinders. If your starting point guard is not getting things going, DJ Augustine is normally known to come in, hit them open shots, get out there and run, drop a couple dimes. He's not going to stop anybody defensively because of his size, but he's definitely a good point guard to come behind D'Angelo Russell. So I would say DJ Augustine is our backup point guard, and maybe we can get Seth Curry to do a little point, maybe a little bit of two behind Clarkson, and the other lineup maybe behind Lou Williams as well. That would be always a good look. So those are my list. Those are the guys I'm thinking the Lakers might attack. Don't be surprised if LA sign one of them. You know what this is. It's the Chronicles. I'll be back tomorrow with the shooting guard list. We're going to do this all the way to the NBA draft on Thursday. You know what it is, baby.